Week 3 of the PUBG Mobile World League Season 0 kicked off yesterday, with a few teams finally showcasing what they're made of despite struggling in the previous weeks. Let's take a look at the highs and the lows as we recap the action from day 1 of the third week of league play. Level Up and TSM Entity had a field day despite the struggle in the previous weeks, as both teams started the day off with a bang in the first game in Erangel. TSM Entity dropped at Yasnaya, where they took out a few members of Reject Scarlet, and then they left town hungry for kills. And kill they did, as the sixth circle brought them back to Yasnaya, where they stayed at the southern edge of the zone, hugging the riverbanks, where they then finished off the remaining members of Reject Scarlet, ripped apart Galaxy Racer's cells, and picked off the last survivors from Freestyle and No Chance team. Meanwhile, on the other side of the zone, Level Up finished off Megastars as they migrated south, after which Valdez the Murder tried to stop them in their tracks. However, Level Up made quick work of the opposition, setting themselves up for the final epic clash against TSM Entity. Level Up emerged victorious from the 4v4 battle, winning the chicken dinner with 12 kills. But what's more impressive is that TSM Entity had more points, largely thanks to their massive 21 kill game.
I think it might just be Neo. Are they going to turn the tables? No, Jonathan's still in the fray, and they will come back in. But it's now a 1 versus 2. He goes for the spray, but he can't find it. No! Oh, they find 21 kills. They tie it up.
The second game of the day was fought in Miramar, and there were some deja vu moments as the final circles closed in around Hacienda del Patron and San Martin like last week. And just as it happened before, all the teams positioned in and around Hacienda paid the ultimate price as the zone finally shifted north of San Martin yet again. The final zone saw a 4-man Box Gaming go up against Level Up and Megastars with 2 players apiece. Box Gaming won the final firefight, winning the chicken dinner with 12 kills.
Found him just yet. Box Gaming, they're going very low. Hang on a minute. Chasin, he was in the corner, he wasn't in the zone. PMA, very low as well. And he might just be able to push out, but no, finally gets shut down. It was looking a little bit shaky there, but finally.
Erangel was the site of action once again in Game 3, and something very unique happened as the last and final circle formed on the tiny island in the middle of the river west of Rozhok. Besides the fact that we saw this last circle for the first time in the PUBG Mobile World League, making for some interesting rotations and gameplay, we also saw Orange Rock rack up the kills as a 7th circle formed with them in a central position. They put up impressive fights against Team Secret and King of Gamers Club, winning the chicken dinner with 12 kills.
Close to low ground is going into favor of the prone down snake of Erangel soup of King of Gamers.
They get the information, they go for the spray, multiple angles held up by Orange Rock as they take this third chicken.
The fourth game in Miramar saw the zone shift south again and again until it finally settled in Puerto Paraíso, forcing a lot of teams to be always on the move. One team that stood out despite making an early exit was No Chance team, who were going frag heavy, taking fights with anyone they saw, accumulating 11 total kills, which remains the highest in the game. The Galaxy Racer's cells faced RRQ Athena in the final battle, and RRQ Athena quickly established dominance early in the fight, enabling them to win the chicken dinner with 7 kills.
Extra one onto Rock, confirmed the kill was a headshot. It will be now a 4v2. Going for the spray, nice re-engage from G9, trying his best, and there you have it. RRQ Athena, which G9 paid it off perfectly.
The last game of the day was in Erangel, and the chicken dinner was grabbed by a team with all the odds stacked against them. The final circle formed at the compound west of Mansion, sometimes called the Heaven Compound, which I'm sure you're all familiar with, watching all those videos of bikes and cars flying over the compound, landing on the roof. In the sixth circle, Morph team faced off against Synergy, losing all players but one, Frenzy, who managed to survive. Frenzy was hanging on by a thread with 1 HP, no meds, and only 31 bullets in his magazine as he snaked his way to safety. Meanwhile, the Heaven Compound was held by the Galaxy Racer's cells as Nova Godlike, TSM Entity, and King of Gamers Club all tried to establish some control. However, they ended up slaughtering each other, and as the dust settled, only one survivor emerged from the chaos, Rox from Galaxy Racer's cells. It came down to a 1v1 between Rox and Frenzy. Frenzy spotted him out first, bringing him down in a hail of bullets, grabbing the chicken dinner for Morph Team.
The res on Ultron, but I think that is not Rox's focus.
Oh my god, we have been, of course, a lucky charm for Galaxy Race herself, but Morph Team stands up, finds the last player of itself.
Week 3 is off to a flying start with TSM Entity leading the charge as we gear up for another day of fighting. Stay tuned for all the highlights and as always, keep supporting your favorite teams.